you give it all you got. 1, 2, 3.
At the end of every stretch, every man on the face of this earth, when they're done stretching, this is what you hear.
Doing an interview right now, bro, on the camera, and your phone rings. Okay, can you believe? It started in 1989 as an accident. My agent told me if I would wanted to go speak for 5 minutes. They were kicking off this thing called Red Ribbon Campaign. It was the first time in Los Angeles, California. So I went there to do my 5 minutes, but the main guy didn't show up because he got called to the earthquake. So they asked me to do the whole hour. And I was doing stand-up in entertainment, and movies and television. And so I just took my stand-up act and brought it to the stage, but I added morals around it.
Stay on the right roads, go after your dreams, believe in yourself, and never give up. And you will be the superstars that I know you all can be.
And so it just kind of went on slow, and then before you know it, we had the Reagan staff show up. Ronald Reagan had just gotten out of office in '89, and so they came and said, if there's anything, any problems that you have ever getting into school in America, let us know. Well, we've never had to use them, but it just kind of went, you know, it was part-time. Then in 2001, I wrote the book, the first book, and then we realized that this was going to be a serious thing. So we started doing kids, and we thought, well, we'll just do, the school district said, well, if you can do maybe 8,000, 9,000 kids in a whole year, you'll be successful. Well, we ended up doing 30,000 of them in 4 months, and then it just went from 30 to 50 to 70 to 100, and it just kept going and going and going.
He does all the camera work in front of the camera. I organize everything, I produce everything, pretty much the executive producer of most of our projects, and I just make it happen. It's what we like to call a movement. It's not entertainment, it's not education. We're actually directing kids down the right roads in life. So A Fighting Chance is more about that, giving kids the right choices of consequences of right and wrong decisions.
To reach a child efficiently, you start when they're young, not when they're old. You get them before they're 13 years old, and you form their minds rather than save their minds. You know, instead of taking the junk out, you got to put good stuff in. So you get them believing in themselves, and we don't ever tell them what to do. If you're watching the show, it's like, I didn't tell you not to do this. I'm just telling you what happens if you do. Then they take ownership of it, and it becomes theirs.
Stop talking over there.
I met Joe way back in the middle 90s, and we formed the company. RTC Entertainment is a not-for-profit company, and we do work off donations and sponsorships of individuals. So call to action, we need your help. We need people's help to help support what we're doing. We had to cancel 2 of the shows here, and that was 4,000 kids that were not able to attend because we didn't have the funding. So we would like to come back and do those kids that are either here or a different venue. And if we had the funding, we can reach every 3rd through 5th grader in Orange County, Seminole, and Osceola County. If they're interested in donating or sponsoring, they can go to rtcentertainment.com. There's the links page there, or the contact page. They can contact me directly. I am Anthony, or they may contact the sponsors, the sponsorship division, which is Beverly Phillips. And there's also a support link on the actual website where they can donate as well.
Instead of going school to school like we did 8 years ago, we now bring them to venues. We started off with the Amway Center in Orlando, but that seats 16,000. So when you have 16,000 kids, I look like a little spot. I said, that's not going to work. So we brought it down to the Bob Carr and the Hard Rock level. So when we travel around the country, we look for theater venues that hold 2,000 seats, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. It makes it more intimate, and it's more comedy setting. And that's how it works.
What is your name, my dear?
Aaliyah.
How old are you, Aaliyah?
11.
11, me too. Come here.
The same comedy we do for adults, we use for children. It works, it's slapstick. So I realize for adults, you know, I do speak to adults, I do stuff for adults, but our main priority is kids, because that's what's effective, that's our future. I'll start by saying this. You have to realize that if you're so busy trying to become somebody else, you're going to miss who you're supposed to be. You have to go after your dreams. You have to believe in yourself. You have to never give up. You're here for a reason, and you make a difference. Got to choose those right roads. I'm not telling you what to do, but if you choose the wrong roads, they're going to mess you up. They don't hurt you. They destroy you. So we stay away from them. All your dreams, everything that you have thought in your mind is possible down those right roads. Not easy, but possible. So go after your dreams. Believe in yourself. Never give up. You really make a difference.
I love you!